2021 could be on pace to be America's deadliest year of gun violence in the last 2 decades.
Let's stop pretending.
We have a domestic terrorism challenge in this country.
There ought to be a bipartisan consensus to fight terrorism wherever it comes from, and particularly when it comes from within.
For too long, our federal government has failed to address the growing terrorist menace in our own backyard.
What we need is a focus in Homeland Security on domestic terrorism.
Let's stop pretending.
Domestic violent extremism is the most acute threat, a terrorism-related threat that we are seeing to our homeland.
Intelligence government agencies now, they are telling us that threat landscape is now more of a domestic nature.
The rise of domestic violent extremism is a serious and growing national security threat. The Biden administration will confront this threat with the necessary resources and resolve.
Let's stop pretending.
What more do your departments need from Congress, and particularly this committee, to root out violent extremism?
A commitment to redouble our efforts to fight hate and to fight one of the greatest threats that we face currently on our homeland, which is the threat of domestic terrorism.
The domestic violent extremist threat is also rapidly evolving.
Let's stop pretending.
How would the Justice Department adapt its approach to combating domestic violent extremism to address how the threat has evolved over the past few years?
The most dangerous domestic terror threat facing America today comes from the forces that attacked our government on January 6th.
The violent, deadly insurrection on the Capitol 9 months ago was about white supremacy, in my view.
In the FBI's view, the top domestic violent extremist threat comes from racially or ethnically motivated violent extremists, specifically those who advocate for the superiority of the white race.
Terrorism from white supremacy is the most lethal threat to the homeland today. Not ISIS, not Al-Qaeda, white supremacists.
Let's stop pretending.